In the middle of this horrible situation, Hamas and the IDF, the Israeli army, are essentially blaming each other for what's happening. The Israeli army says that Hamas is controlling many of the parts of management at the hospital, and that Israel dropped 300 liters of fuel on the premises yesterday, and essentially Hamas is preventing the hospital from taking that fuel and using it. And Hamas issuing a statement late last night saying they have nothing to do with the management at the hospital, and that, this is a lie perpetrated by Israel. Now, it has to be said that 300 liters of fuel is not much. It probably wouldn't even, get the hospital going for 1 hour. But Israel claims that Hamas has plenty of fuel that it has stockpiled inside the Gaza Strip, and that if it wanted to, it could easily help the hospital reboot and restart. But we have to remember, al-Shifa hospital, according to the Israelis, is one of the headquarters of Hamas. It is where Israel believes Hamas's top leaders, even perhaps some of the hostages, are hiding. It believes there are bunkers and other facilities that Hamas is using, not only to shelter its commanders, but also to store weapons. And it is one of the main military targets. And Israel, it appears, would much prefer to evacuate all of the sick patients from the hospital, but it claims that Hamas is preventing that. Now, Israel did open one evacuation route yesterday on the eastern side of the hospital that would lead south, but it appears that very few people used that exit because they feared for their lives. There is intense combat raging around the hospital, and even endangering the lives of the few thousand civilians who are sheltering in that compound that just haven't left yet.